This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal. Today is Sunday, February 22nd, 2026. The title of this rant is "The Man Baby Crying About Tariffs Assures Economic Chaos." So we all know that the man baby lost in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said, the power to have tariffs is with the Congress, not with you. And what did he do? He went out there. He was defiant. He was obstinate. He was crying all over the place, and what was he basically saying? He was saying, F you, Supreme Court, I want to do what I want to do, and I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. But the repercussions of what he is saying and what is going to happen to you and me are, unfortunately, really, really terrible. So we all know that the cost of these tariffs to you and to me and to everyone, but hey, if you're making less than $250,000, like most of the people who watch this are, hey, that's a lot of money. But he's basically saying, F you. I'm going to continue these tariffs. I'm going to increase these tariffs, and which is a tax on you and me. I don't care about the repercussions. I'm going to keep doing this. All right. And of course, he's claiming he's going to do additional tariffs on us. And again, let's just look at it this way. He took a law that was passed by Congress that had about this much in it that made a reference to something which he claimed gave him the power to do this. The Supreme Court said, no, F you. That's not what it says. That's not what it says at all. So now he's going to other pieces of legislation, which he claims, again, gives him that, whereas in this first one, it had about this much out of about this much, and these ones have even less. But the Supreme Court has already basically, has definitively said, hey, all tariffs can only come from Congress, and he's still going to impose those. And again, he's basically saying, F you to you and to me. And what I'm going to say now is that, yes, it's going to continue to cost you and me money. Let's not hold our breath on when that money is going to come back to us, because one of his cabinet secretaries already said, hey, it's probably not coming back to us. Whether or not it gets to those companies, who knows? The companies might even keep it. But you and I aren't going to see that money come back, and we're still going to be taxed for it. How does that make us feel? All right? And good luck to any company who would consider coming to the United States and building a manufacturing plant under these types of conditions. Now, one other thing that we know is about 700 companies that, who declared bankruptcy last year, who was the result of the fact that the tariffs were so high, they couldn't break even and they had to declare bankruptcy. Good luck to any of them starting a business again in the United States. Good luck to any manufacturing company who wants to come here. When the economic stability of what's going on in this country is so unstable, you can't build a manufacturing plant or do anything in here. So that is going to continue to have say. So again, so I would say again to my sisters and brothers, you and I are being screwed. Day in and day out, this guy is screwing us all over the place. That 1,400, no, we're never going to get back. But we need to fight. We need to fight in every single means that we have. And I'm especially saying this to my sisters and brothers on the conservative side. I don't think when you voted for this guy, you voted for his $1,400 increase and basically the goods and services that you're buying every single day that you need to buy to put food on the table and barely have enough to get by. And this is a tax directly related to you. The Supreme Court has said, no, you can't do that, Mr. Man Baby. And he is saying, I'm going to do it anyway. All right. We need to fight. We need to protest. We need to call our congresspeople. We need to vote. Vote, vote, vote. We need to tell Congress to get some short and curlies. We need to tell Congress we're not going to put up with this anymore. We are going to fight this because this is our money. This is our country. And a man baby at the top should not be dictating these terms, especially when the Supreme Court, which it has the last say in all, has said to you, no, you can't do that. Okay? We can only win if we fight. And the only way to fight now is to vote blue, straight down the ticket. But he will not give up. He will be dirty. He will fight relentlessly. But we must continue to fight back against him.